Douglas. So actually you could sit here where you give your talk, or here until you would.
I'm finished with the music.
We're just starting, all right? So why not play some music? Just go on. Martin, would you like people just to go on chatting for a while, or would you like to talk? Settle down a little bit. Well, whichever you like. Can they offer you a drink? Would you like some water or some fruit juice? Or tea, Mother? Water. Ex-Nagpur.
At least if somebody comes in later.
Maybe a little cold one. Hot water. Should they start shortly, or would you like them to play formally? Should they start? So you could do formally. Really love it. I'll understand that.
Sorry.
Do you find it?
I thank Mr. Emro for inviting me to such a unique type of gathering. the subject is very interesting. That how Sahaja Yoga can help you. Now, Sahaja Yoga, as you know, here it is shown that there is a power in your triangular bone. Here, as you see, and this is in every human being. Every. And this power has to be awakened. Then it passes through these 6 centers. The 7th one is go below there, number 1. And pierces through your fontanelle bone area and connects you to the divine. As a result of that, all these centers who are responsible, they are responsible for our physical, mental, emotional, and also spiritual being. All of them are enlightened and integrated. This power is in everyone, but to talk about it, people don't believe in it. You must have the experience of it. And once you have the experience, you'll be amazed how many things happen to you which you cannot even imagine. It's very kind of him to have called me here. That way I've met many people of that kind, but nobody has tried to invite others who could share this experience. Now, coming to the point of beauty, I must tell you that divine is the most beautiful thing, because it creates all beautiful things. You see, in the nature, every leaf is different from another. Such a variety. Also, if you see, all leaves are so arranged that they all get sunshine. Such a consideration, such an understanding. In the same way, when divine works in you, you also have that capacity to share it with others, understand with others, and to be part and parcel of the whole, not just yourself, single person. Now, one thing is there, that people are now conscious of their beauty. But perhaps they don't know how do we spoil our beauty. First, let us see how our beauty is spoiled. It is spoiled sometimes showing lots of wrinkles on the face. Now I'm 77 years of age. I'll be 78 very soon. And I'm a great grandmother. I don't have wrinkles, nor my daughters have. The reason is this, that normally human beings, especially ladies, react very much. React to everything. Whatever happens in their life, they react. Whatever happens in others' lives, they react. Whatever is happening on the other planes, they react. By reacting, you do not achieve anything. You do not achieve anything. So the first thing I would say, that when it happens, you don't react. You just watch, you become a witness. You become the witness of the whole thing. And when these things happen, then the creativity starts coming from somewhere unknown, and you are amazed how you can create things without reading any book, without taking any help, and suddenly you become very, very creative. I have seen in Sahaja Yoga how people have achieved great heights in creativity. In sports, in everything, because they get this energy, divine energy within them. So they also understand that they have to be more patient, more loving, more caring towards themselves and towards others also. Once that happens, I've seen this one is so beautifully done, is that you start caring for people. You start caring for your customers, understanding them, plus you have creativity. You do not borrow ideas from others. You don't learn by your own mad thinking, but you actually become creative under the influence of the divine. And when the divine starts working, it's perfect. Perfection. There's no competition. You create not out of competition, but just to create freely. There's no compulsion. And when you start creating, you are amazed at yourself. How can you create all these things with whatever knowledge you have, whatever experience you have? All these things happen. I'm happy it has happened in the case of Mr. Emro, and that he has taken, that he should pass this to you people. Now in modern times, fashion has become very prominent. So it's all right. But the fashion that you do, how far it is helpful to you in your health, that you should see to it. Now, if I reveal certain things, you should not be shocked and should not be unhappy about. All these centers are expressed in our different parts of the body. For example, this green one that you see is here in the navi, is expressed on these two knees. Very important. Two knees are very important. So if you want to keep your knees in perfect health, I would say one should not expose the knees. If you expose the knees, everybody sees that. And there are lots of negative forces around. What's the use of exposing the knee? I don't understand. About 20 years back, nobody used to do that. But now certainly the fashion has started that you expose your knees. And exposure of knees, you will end up with very bad knees. You won't be able to even walk. At my age, you may not reach us. So it has to be covered. Now, if you wear a covered thing in England or anywhere in the West, they'll ask you, are you Turkish? Now, because in Turkey they know this. Turkish people are still traditional, they know they will not expose their knees. And exposure of knees is very dangerous. This is a very, very important chakra we call as the Navi chakra. It is related to our Lakshmi Tattva also. Lakshmi means the goddess of money. It is expressed in so many ways within us, our digestion, everything. Apart from that, the main thing is it gives a very different expression to your body. Supposing there's somebody who is very greedy, you can make out from the face. Somebody who is very jealous, you can make out from the face. Somebody who is very cunning, you can make out from it. In the same way, when you have this first set, is very, very important, which is too much maybe to tell you, but is very important. This is the center of your innocence. This innocence is there always. It cannot be destroyed. It is indestructible. Whatever you may do, whatever wrong you may commit, whatever immoral thing you may do, this center is there and innocence is there. It might be covered with some clouds, different, but nobody can destroy this center. Now, the face that is innocent is always very beautiful. You see the children, what love you have for them, because they have innocent face. This center has to be looked at. And this center get distorted and spoiled. Well, not that when you become cunning or all that, but it gets spoiled when you don't respect your chastity. It's a very important thing. You may do whatever fashion you like, but your chastity is very important. That's your power. If you respect your chastity, nobody can destroy it. That's the greatest boon human beings have, whether they are men or women. Chastity is very important, and this center then starts showing its results. With innocence, your face becomes very innocent and loving, lovable, like that of children. Cunningness you can see on the face, at least I can see. You can understand persons being exploiting you, making use of you. But if this center is all right, then you are so powerful. You are so powerful that nobody can destroy your innocence. And that is to be respected very much for the beauty. I think I've seen women who are very beautiful have innocence. They may not be sexually attractive and all that, but the face so innocent. So innocent, lovable. Whatever may be your age is not the point, but you respect yourself. First of all, if you don't respect yourself, who's going to respect you? Then another thing is that the second chakra is above that, the green one, is this red chakra. This is for your heart. We call it the center heart. When you are insecure, then this thing catches. And this chakra has got a quality by which it produces angels. You can call them as anything, they call them antibodies. These angels are created for your protection, for everything. If you have any disease, they'll fight it. If you have any problems, they will fight it. If you have any fear, say suddenly you see a tiger or something, this center will start pulsating like that. And this pulsation creates a kind of emotion among these people whom I call angels. And these angels know that there's a danger and they try to protect you. So this center is very important. You must have security. Your sense of security is disturbed when this center goes into jeopardy. It is, modern times is full of insecurities, especially for ladies, full of insecurities. They are always feeling God knows what's going to happen to me. What is going to be against me? All this is on this center independent. This is the mother's center. And if you understood the meaning of your mother's heart, or your heart as a mother, if you have understood that part, then this center settles down. You feel secure. You have to feel absolutely secure within yourself. This is a very important point. These days I find women are having so many breast cancers. That is also due to this center. Why? Because if the husband is very dominating and very exacting, then women develop this. And in America, you'll be amazed, in a place where women are so well placed, so many women have this trouble. I couldn't explain. I couldn't understand. While in India, women don't have. Surprising. Because in India, the children are the power of the mother. Her power is not with anything else but with her children. And she'll see to it that her children get proper education, they are brought up well for anything that she has to sell her ornaments and sell everything. But she would see that they are well educated. And she will look after them first than anything else when she is a mother. That doesn't mean that you give up your profession, doesn't mean that you don't go out, but you have to put full attention to your children, very important. I show the result of that is this today, that all the software people are coming from India. Why? Why not from England? And why not from other countries who are supposed to be so developed? When I came here, I was surprised. So many of my disciples, they were not worried about their studies. They said, we want to become garbage cleaner. I said, why? Because you can get a lot of money in that. But what a student, even if you are a graduate, you don't get much money. I said, you don't understand your dignity. You don't understand, you have to progress in your thinking and understanding. They said, no, we want to do something where we can get money. We can take to anything that can give us money. It will give you money, I said, but it will not give you education and concentration. That is the main point you should have, is your concentration. And this concentration, if it doesn't come, then you cannot work out it. Thank God, I told them, you better take to some education. They all got admissions into good colleges, schools. Now they are doing very well. It's all right. You may earn later. Money is not everything. You may earn little less, but at least you have the education. Now there's such a dearth of education in America among young people. First of all, the education is extremely expensive. And those schools which are available otherwise are no good. So what we find, we can have better carpenters, we can have better builders, but no education. So people are pouring from India for software because the concentration is gone. So this concentration power comes from the mother to the children, and they have very concentrated mind. It's very important to have that concentration and the faith as a mother. So many people, why do they get, ladies especially get this breast cancer? I can't understand. Because they are insecure. A husband cannot make you insecure if you have children and if your children are your support. If you are even alone, you should have faith in your mother. Such mothers, if there are, who will look after you, will always support you, will give you that security which is very important for these antibodies. Even the cancer and all diseases are caused by the lack of antibodies within us. So these antibodies are like little, we can call angels, which look after you, which worry about you. This is the treasure you have within yourself, which should not be exploited. Your security should not be allowed to challenge anyone. That's why I said, is a very, very important center is this one, what we call is the heart. Now, outside, without Sahaja Yoga, I don't know how one can achieve the stability of the heart. Heart becomes weak because people lose tempers. Those who are very hot-tempered people, they have problems on their heart. And I've seen people, they get a heart attack, they get all kinds of heart problems because of this chakra engaged, heart chakra. So insecurity on one side and heart attacks on another side. To get angry is very wrong. To get angry is absolutely ruining yourself, it's self-destructive. But by telling it will not happen. You have to have realization, You must have self-realization by which you will become absolutely peaceful. Absolutely peaceful. Then the last chakra is this one, Vishuddhi chakra is not the last. This chakra, Vishuddhi, is here, is important. This gets spoiled by many things. Supposing you use abusive words, if you are aggressive with your tongue. Like in America, they use very abusive words. I was surprised. All the time they are using stupid words which I don't even understand. All that is causing this trouble. And this can go up to any limit. Because it controls 16 of your I should say organs, like it controls your eyes, it controls your nose, it controls your tongue, it controls your teeth, it controls your ears. Everything are controlled, 16 things are controlled by this Vishuddhi chakra. And on the both sides, we have the most important, very great chakras, which we can call, says they rule ourselves and the whole world. These are two chakras on the sides, and they are, we call them as, I don't need not tell Indian names, but they are very important chakras, these two. And when you expose them, then you have problems with these. So they should not be exposed. You can have small sleeves, but never expose them. Then you can get any kind of problem combined with these chakras. I'm sorry, I have to warn you people. Alright, but it's a fashion now. What is the need to expose? To please men? Why should you care? Why should you care for men so much? I can't understand. Women are the Shakti, they are the power. Why should you try to please? So why have this kind of a inferiority complex about us? All the time trying to please men. And they are very funny at it. What a skilled romance is this? See, a man falls in love with, I'm sorry to say this, with one hairdresser. Alright. There's a hairdress, a particular hairdress, so Mr. X falls in love with that hairdresser. But then she goes to hairdresser, changes her dress. It's over, romance is over. Then he falls in love. They're so superficial. They're so superficial that they can fall for your hairdresser. And the women feel so disappointed the way the men treat them and behave. So I would suggest that it's very important that you should not try to please them. You be yourself, in your self-esteem. You are women, after all, and you have special qualities. Stand in your own dignity. Stand in your own power. And in this, when it happens, women get more power than men can get. It's very surprising. And it works out so beautifully for women. It should. Now, for example, you are yourself hairdressers or anything you are. You become so creative. If you are a musician, you become very creative. If you are anything, whatever profession you are following, you become so very creative when this thing happens to you, because all your centers are cleared up. And the power of the divine is pouring through you. This is what you should achieve. That is what you should have. Then nobody can dominate you. Not only that, it goes higher. This is the most important chakra, which is called, we call it Agya chakra, between the optic chiasma like this. And if it is not open, it is very, very constricted. If it doesn't open, then Kundalini won't pass through. Now, this is the chakra of Jesus Christ, where he crucified himself. Now, what did he do? He gave forgiveness to all the people who tried to torture him and crucify him. So, only the way you forgive people, it opens. You have to forgive. No use remembering. Somebody has hurt you, all right. So what? It's finished. It's not today. Whatever has happened has happened. Why worry about it? But if you don't forgive, then all the time you will be thinking about it and will be torturing yourself for nothing at all. Instead of that, you just forgive. Forgive everything. Forgiving is a very great point by which nobody can torture you, nobody can trouble you because you do not pay any attention. You don't know. People have tried to trouble me so much they have done to make me sort of hurt or do all kinds of things. But somehow I forgive them and I am finished. Because once you forgive them, you don't remember what they have done to you and you never torture yourself. But if you don't forgive, then you torture yourself, thinking, why did he do this, why did she do this? Nothing, you just forgive. The very great message of Jesus that you should forgive everyone. That gives you a great peace there. But this peace also is very important. If you don't have peace within you, then you start becoming old very soon. I have seen very young girls having wrinkles, worried, upset, tension, this, that, all the time, irritated. The reason is that they have not yet forgiven those people who have trouble. So if you can develop this witness state, as I say, you are not bothered. You just witness the whole thing and you will be amazed that the center will be open. And by that, you will not react. You will not react. You will just see, all right, this is so, so this is so. And the life becomes full of humor. In anything absurd, you see, just smile and laugh. There's no time for you to think about these nonsensical things that people say about you or try to harm you or try to create a problem. You shouldn't worry. You shouldn't worry about that. Now with this happening, you don't try to think what others are thinking about. Because you know you are one with divine. Because you get vibrations on your hands. You are assured that you are all right. So you have confidence. But you don't, with this confidence, oppress others. With this confidence, you love. I call it as the intelligence which is emotional. I call it as emotional intelligence. Many children are born with it, but they are taught something else, so they lose it. I will say my own great-grandson, who is born with this. So, as soon as we reached America, he was with us for only 6 months, he was a little boy. And after 7-8 months, we went to America. Immediately, he brought the remote control, gave it to my husband, because he is always seeing the television, immediately. Then he brought newspaper and gave it to me. And to me, he brought a flower. So, by his emotional intelligence, he knows what one likes, what one has. If you come home or somebody visits us, he'll immediately bring the things to give them to eat or to please them. All the time he thinks of entertaining. He start dancing and he'll start showing you dance. Have you seen it? He's so careful that he should express his love. And with animals, everyone is so friendly. That is emotional intelligence we should develop. And depend on it. It helps you. You will get lots of friends. You will get lots of, I should say, not only friends, but people who will help you in your work. They'll give you a great assistance in everything. There's a very, very great capacity to be emotionally intelligent. People think if you are emotional, then people take advantage of you. Let them take. What's the harm? But you do not take advantage of yourself by being cruel or by being any way harsh to others. Remember those days when somebody was sweet. Remember that time, that moment when somebody was very sweet, very nice to you, very kind, very helpful. Remember. Remember all these moments, not the moments when you are insulted, not the time when you have suffered, but the time when somebody has given you love, somebody has talked to you with love. And you'll be amazed, such fragrance within you will start blowing. So many people have got this realization and they have forgotten all nonsense of fighting. Now we have sometimes people, thousands of them in India sometimes, and I was surprised. They come from different countries. Surgical working in 86 countries, and they never quarrel, they never fight. I've never heard anybody quarreling or fighting. They pull each other's legs, they're very humorous. That's they do. Now the another craze we have now, don't know why, that we should be very, very thin. That thinness is very attractive. It's not so. See, you become thin sometimes automatically if your liver is out of order, which is a very dangerous thing to have a bad liver. I agree, you should not be fat. Also, if you become fat very much, you might develop something else. But if you are naturally thin, then understand that must be liver out of order. Now, this liver, when it is out of order, how many problems it can give, you have no idea. First of all, it can give you asthma. It can give you if it moves on the right side, it can give you diabetes. It can give you the seat. If it moves downward here, it can give you also the spleen into trouble, and that can ultimately give you the cancer, blood cancer. It can give you blood cancer. Then if it goes to the uterus, also it can harm you there. This heat from the liver goes on passing throughout and creates problems all over. Not only that, but also it can give you a massive heart attack after some time. If you are young and if you are drinking too much and playing tennis and all, then suddenly the heart goes off. That is how many heart attacks come. So to preserve your health within yourself, first you should know what you are, what problems you are, why these problems are there. And then also you should know why there are problems outside. This is very simple to understand if you become divine. This divine light can give you all the understanding of everything. I don't know, I've spoken about it so many times, but never relating to beauty as such. Beauty is, of course, is within, It's all within, it's not without. But that I cannot convince you like this unless until you get your realization. There are some people who may be very beautiful outside, but inside would be like snakes. It's kind of. So, best thing is to have the beauty within. That attracts the people. See me, I have so many disciples now, so many all over the world. But what do I do to them? Nothing. I just connect them to the divine and through this. And there are 1,000 petals inside your brain, which gets enlightened, and you become one with the divine, and the divine power starts flowing through. You become divine. Then you know what to wear, how to behave, everything automatic. It is spontaneous. I don't have to tell you do this or do that. Nothing. It just works out. You are your own master. I don't have to tell you anything. You can find out what is good for you, what is bad for you. This is not only for longevity, I am saying, but I am saying for the global peace. You want to have it spread to people through your endeavors, through your different ideas and creativity, to all the people of the world. So the problems that are created by human beings, mainly they are the problems, and they can be solved. If a human being becomes so beautiful inside, then outside also looks beautiful, and also he can create a very beautiful, loving world. So I would say you can ask me some questions. Very. Tell me.
Are you happy with the turnout of people who have come to the Albert Hall this year?
Very good coming.
Sumataji, were you happy with the people who came to the Albert Hall this year?
Of course, why not? I was very, very happy. Very happy. I'm always happy otherwise. Whether they come or don't come makes no difference to me.
How do you realise? How do you realise that?
I was born like this. I say, how do you realize you are a human being?
No, that you're accepting, and
Of
you're.
what?
How do you realise that you're accepting the change and the transition within yourself? How do you know that it's happening to you?
Is you,
Yeah,
or
well,
Sumataji?
or you.
We, yeah.
How does one realise?
How do we know when we are self-realized?
That's a good question. That you know when you have in your hands a cool or a hot breeze coming out. Hot breeze is there because if you have not forgiven, there won't be any. But if you put your hands like this, you should get cool breeze blowing into it. What is this cool breeze? It is the cool breeze of the Holy Ghost. That you can feel. And also it comes out of your fontanelle bone area. Your head, not mine, yours. And you can feel it. This is the first sign. Then you start seeing the miracles you can do with your hand. For hairdress also I should say, that if there's one realized lady, she will exactly know how to make the hair. Because you become extremely creative. And not that you stick to one style or you copy somebody, but you have your own style. In everything you have your own style.
The only way is to experience it, then you know it.
Yes,
So she may
absolutely.
ask her to show you in a while, and then you can feel it.
Mm.
That's what.
Best way is to feel it yourself, Sumataji, then you don't have to describe it. You just know
Self-esteem.
it.
Self-esteem. And it's not overpowering. It's within yourself. Such peace and such joy within yourself. It's not overpowering. On the contrary, it is so much spreading, so much capturing other people on a very higher level. Not on a mundane level or on a very low levels as people try to do. It's very, very divine and extremely beautiful, I tell you. Ask the question. Have I answered all your questions?
My questions.
What is it?
Are there any other questions?
Well, but could the ladies and the people here tonight experience self-realization?
Can they experience it? Can you
You would
show
like
them?
to have? All right? Very good. It's very good. And you'll really become real professionals. And I know Mr. Embro has been so kind to announce it. But there are so many who have got all these, but they are shy and they keep quiet. And they don't want to share it also. Because they think that people will think they are mad, there's something wrong with them. So it's very simple. It's very simple. You all can get it. Should we take out our shoes?
It's best to take, for meditation and to feel those energies inside, it's best to take the shoes off so that you can get a good grounding on the earth, on the floor.
Socks as well?
Whichever you feel. If you feel more relaxed, take your socks off.
The socks you can have, but
Whatever you feel.
I'm very happy there are so many ladies. Because the women are very powerful. Very powerful. They don't know their powers. Of course. Now put both the feet on the ground like this. little away from each other. And just put your both hands towards me. I must tell you, this is your right to have. There's no obligation, nothing. It's your right to have it, and you can all get it. No problems. You can get it in no time. As I have told you, you have to forgive everyone. Forgive everything, because that was past and finished. We have to be in the present. So forgive everyone and also forgive yourself. You shouldn't feel guilty about anything. Should not be guilty about anything. Just forgive everyone. That's very important. For you to have the experience, it's important that you forgive. If you don't forgive, then you will feel hot breeze coming in. But if you forgive yourself and others, there will be nice cool breeze blowing in your hands. Now just put your right hand towards me and see with your left hand on top of your fontanelle bone area, which was a soft bone in your childhood. You can bend your head and see for yourself if there's a cool or a hot breeze coming through. You can see it, maybe on the sides might be higher. Don't put it on top of the head, but above the head. You just move your hand a little bit here and there, and just put your right hand towards me. If it is hot, that means you have not forgiven yourself or you have not forgiven others. So, now put your left hand towards me. And put your right hand on top of your head. Again, just see. Do not doubt yourself. Please don't doubt. Have faith in yourself. Now it will rise. It will rise. Once more. Put your right hand towards me and put your left hand towards me and see for yourself. Bend your head and close your eyes. Please close your eyes. That's all. Now, just put your hands like this. And those who have felt cool breeze or hot breeze on these fingertips, or on the palm, or out of the fontanelle bone, raise your hands. Or not? Yes, it will work.
What's that?
Cool.
I feel cool on my head but hot on my hands.
Hand you felt not here.
Cool on the head, Shrant. She feels
Then
cool.
it's all right. Because yes, this center is a little bit in trouble. It will be all right. If you have felt it on your head, it's all right. We will work it out. What about you?
Hot.
What'd she say?
It's hot. Is it blowing hot?
Hot.
It's
In the
hot.
hands, hot. All right, so please forgive. Please forgive. You see, now see, logic is like this. Whether you forgive, you don't forgive. What do? Nothing. By not forgiving, you are torturing yourself. See the point? Now, so you please forgive. Really forgive. Put your hands together. Now cooler?
No.
Not yet? I'll have to work on. I have to work for your forgiveness. Anyone there? They all have felt it? All right. So, come along. Give me a
Sit
chair.
here, but you-
Sit.
Where should I sit? Here?
Can you sit?
I can sit.
Your right hand.
All right.
Left hand on the
on the earth.
alphabet. Liver. You have a liver problem.
I do.
Live.
Little bit. You think too much?
I work with her.
Very futuristic. Are you futuristic?
No.
Planning,
Right,
getting
right.
worked up about the future.
No. I live with lots of past, with future of the past, but I'm not futuristic.
Not futuristic.
Forgive. Please forgive.
It's hard.
Say it out loud. I forgive everybody. Just say it.
I'm not ready yet.
Just say it, then you've done it. It's easy. It's quick.
Says she's not ready yet. Not ready yet.
You are all ready. Now don't have this dependency. Otherwise you will not have come here. All right?
Okay, I'll forgive everybody.
You are all ready. Come along. Have it.
Come on, I forgive.
Forgive. Good. Very good. Right. Good.
It's still hot, it's still hot.
Say no.
Keep saying I forgive everybody. You'll enjoy it. Throw it out.
Inside.
Yeah, inside.
You were. Better now?
It's cooler, yeah, it's cooler. It's not so hot, it's not so hot.
It's an experience. It's not just telling you. It's an experience. It's the truth. Now she's feeling better now. Much better.
Better, yeah, not so hot, yeah, not so hot.
Good. Much better. You felt it in the head, not in the hands. Can you face that side?
This side?
Towards her.
Towards you?
No, look back.
On the shoe, yeah.
Does she sing or what?
You sing?
Or smoke.
All right. Come back, please. Very bad issue. She made everyone responded, right? Very bad. Don't feel guilty. Do you feel guilty?
Say no, I don't.
Are you a Catholic? Then you should not. My goodness. What work do you do?
What work? What work do I do?
Runs my desk.
She's at this desk.
Receptionist.
Reception here.
She's at the desk.
Busy.
Now are you feeling in your hand? Just see.
Put your hands out. Open your hand.
Turn now. Now, feel little bit. All right. May God bless you. Any other question? Yeah. Have I answered all your questions? So now you will have to understand how to meditate. That's all. And if you understand that, you'll grow very fast. I'm sure you'll grow, and then you'll be amazed at yourself, amazed at it, because you'll not feel disturbed. There will be no stress, strain, nothing. Very happy with everything. Because what's the use of getting into stress? You cannot solve it. The problem you cannot solve. You can only solve the problem by solving yourself. Because the problem is with you, not without. If you think like that, it's all right. And you all can feel very much better. You'll sleep better and you will enjoy life much better. So I would like to invite you all to India also if possible. Please come. We have a very good session there near the seashore and enjoy yourself. She has been to one of the institutions of Sajoga for music and see how she has picked up. I was amazed the way she was playing. So very great thing. Indian music is not easy, you can't learn that easy. But I was surprised. In 3 months, the boys were singing Malcolm, so I said, how did they get to Malcolm? Imagine, in three months only. I mean, you take years together to learn that. So many things happened because they have become realized souls and they can pick up things very fast. I was amazed really how they have picked up. She has picked up tabla. In India also you won't find any woman who can play on tabla. It's really remarkable. Remarkable things happen. And you yourself will become remarkable. Yourself. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you. May God bless you. So you can take help from Emro. He can help you. I think he's giving realization. It's a very good thing you have done. I'm really thankful to you. So I wanted to talk to ladies first because they don't know how powerful they are.
But if anybody wants to know more about Sahaja Yoga or self-realization, there's a lot for somebody to take away. Okay, so
He's got some information there if anybody wants to know a bit more about it.
It's really great, I must say.
We should do some sessions here or something.
Also there was one actor who came to see me, he had a problem. I don't know where he's lost.
Pardon?
The actor.
Some actor.
The actor.
He knows it. You should try to get some actors and actresses to speak. It would be a good idea. Poor thing, they are all suffering and actually they die very fast.
Thank you very much.
Swallowing. Nupama.
Yes, it's my granddaughter.
Actually, I mean, what you're saying about the mother thing, I completely understand, especially since I've become a mother. You know, and it's something that you don't realise until you seriously get it. You just don't. I think with children, you really wake up the day you have kids. It's really weird. Yeah, she did it well. It really was. And she looks amazing.
It's her cruising.
Really.
He's not so she's not.
So is she here for long? Going on. I think for a while. Sorry.
Did you meet Sarah before?
I was right about your other girl. She's got like some
Very quiet.
I really thought she was go and speak to her.
You know how to deal with babies when somebody's sick.
Sorry. Tell me about your thing. So I'm doing this thing on Carlton, which is called Star Street, which is helping the money It was for the age group about 20 something, early 20s, late teens. 3 girls, 2 boys. They live in a virtual world, but it's like friends, but I mean, they're all naturally talented and they argue but they make up, and it's basically based around friendships and relationships. And the second series are going to develop the music side. And it launches in the new year, and it's a big launch. They're every 15-minute shows, but have videos in them. But it's going to be like a kind of like the Partridge Family that we all grew up with, and you know, and all of those sorts of things that we used to love. And I got a phone call, and I've got no budget. You know, this is the way it goes. You just got to work with it. But I got a phone call online the other day saying that one of the girls had a makeup artist dye her hair with permanent colour, and she's your fair. She's fair in the news, straw blonde. She's now permanent background and she wants to go back to being blonde. So he said, how can you do this? And I said, I won't do this. You have to take her to a salon. They've got to strip it out. With permanent colour, you strip the colour out. You have to. You have to. Well, you make a low peroxide solution, a neat peroxide solution. You literally just strip the colour out.
Be more kind of less science.
This one, which that's what I was wondering. Do you think this would be interesting? But it would have to be on favour, maybe a credit, because it's not, I would imagine we can get a credit. So we might not even be able to do that, but it could be a good relationship, because it's right, it's the first series. There will be the second one in the new year. There will definitely be a I know where it goes. And of course, this is well, I haven't really seen loads of pictures, but they're cute, you know, they're cute kids. The boys are sweet, the girls are nice, got long hair. In their late teens, 18, 17, 16.
Do something with it, it'll go
you know, it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be fun. I mean, the whole style of the show is the whole garden and the house. Perhaps it's like Bewitched celebrity video. Yeah. Does that make sense? Because I wouldn't know. I've never seen it. But when I told my girl who's coming to assist me on it, she went, I understand completely. That's good. It's wicked. Young, trendy, stylish. I want a set style. I want to, get it going. I want to come out with different ideas, like colouring hair with body paint, so I can sculpt the hair into a funky shape. But this colour is a problem, so that's why I want to remember when you got this actually Daniel. So, the thing is I'm coming and I'm but it would have to be a non-ready basis, which is good.
basically what Ben needs to do is train her.
Yeah, very soon as well, like in the next week. I mean, I've phoned up soon, because I always have been with them for 10 years. But it doesn't mean that you're really funky, so the lights particularly looks pretty, and I'll come and, come down and whatever, have a chat and see. And that would be
They invited you to go.
No, don't touch us.
Yeah, so very.
Yeah, that's right, darling. It is
science
you now.
tension.
So what do you
So at the beginning it starts to go.
Yes.
But I have stopped here.
Okay. Okay. I do, yeah. Chalk rocket, yep. Okay, yeah, I do know. You want to go, yeah, when Norman used to go to school and have a stop. Have a stop at school, that's where he went to school. Marcus is at nursery in Kentish Town, in Rooftops. He starts his first year at school. He adores nursery. He's a bright star. He is a star, Marcus. He's special. And everyone says that when they say that. He's got something. Yeah, he really does. He's just very, I don't know, he's very strong. A strong soul and an old soul.
You're not guilty. She says we may make mistakes in our ego, like,
You know, and he starts school next year.
but actually in your real self. So if you want to identify what?
To home.
So it's alright.
I've got baby pictures of him, but you've seen them all. You've met, did you see him? I've got a... But he's very tall. I mean, he's enormous. He's the size of a 6 to 7 year old. This is passport photo. But if I stand, Marcus is this tall now. He's up to there, and he's 3.5.
I wouldn't be here.
I know, it's very tall. He does look like his dad. We took him to Tobago for 4 weeks over Christmas and New Year. He's just swimming in the open sea. It's wonderful.
You actually allow yourself to do all kinds of things that you shouldn't do, say. And you say, I'm so guilty, I'm always doing that.
Norm is all over the place still. He's still trying to sort our lives out. I'm funny enough, I was on the phone to some agents today because he desperately needs the computer. He's having a really tough time, and I don't know. I mean, he's got people, he's doing a short film, so he's in rehearsal for that. A couple of director friends of mine are writing a comedy, and they're going to film it themselves and sell it to Facebook. At least film the pilot, they want him to participate. We're putting a tape together for XFM because I approached him for him to do a radio show with them regularly. He should get on radio, he needs to have a radio show. He's doing a radio show at the moment on DM, Pure DM, which is an internet radio station. Pure dance music.
Oh, I have seen that. It's like that.
Yes, yes. So he's doing that. He's got a club night down at the Elbow Rooms every month. You must come to the next one. Apparently it's very busy despite the rain. You know, he said it was busy. It wasn't rammed, but it was busy. You know, and everyone started coming in about midnight, but there were people there from start to finish. You know, it was great. And he's writing. He's very undeveloped. We remember when you were at the Face and Idea. Can you tell us how the magazine should be in on consultancy? We gave them loads of help. Yes, it has to, something has to happen, but also you have to get
She's cleaning up. She goes to the doctor.
yourself first. You don't have a strong base to see how to start from. And that's what.
Him coach. Dave, gotta get going. If you could cure him, it's a miracle.
What are you trying to say?
Really? Mustard, him touch,
You sell a lot in England, mother. We're all going bored.
clay, cleansing. Not soap, cleansing clay. Ayurvedic. Oh, you can't take Ayurvedic, you can't sell Ayurvedic medicines because you have to take. You couldn't sell.
Sell cosmetics. The body shop actually started selling Ayurvedic cosmetics. The body shop has started to sell Ayurvedic cosmetics. I don't know what it is, but it's so there must be an interest. Yes. Yeah, for outside. Yeah, that's right, just for outside.
One day.
Kajal.
Actually, I found some earplugs which are very good for the aeroplane. I'll really say. How do you manage to control your internal dialogue? She means the thoughts in your brain which...
We've sold all the time from each other. You've got to know how to create that. Yeah. You've got to know how to get it out. Because that's too much stress pressure. The first thing doing
And it stops for a few seconds and then the thought comes straight into the head. Then I have to try and focus.
If you want to ask her anything, you can. Good moment.
Something to eat.
If you would like, she must be, otherwise.
Which one?
Yeah. Errol? Oh, he's coming.
They're having some Navratri tea.
Just off Errol's.
Better than?
Homemade.
Huh?
Homemade. Not by me.
Homemade who by?
At home.
Yes.
Oh, it's from Ealing. Sulba. Hang on now.
Sorry.
Sorry, I wasn't listening to
Huh? I don't even say because never mind. This is it. She's from Sweden, mum. South Korea and Sweden. From South Korea to Sweden to London. Insecurity in South Korea because the people are frightened, all those terrible things happen there. The fear of the North.
I don't remember.
This remembers. Yeah, baby, you get it from your parents, from your neighbours, everything. With fear. Is the pain better? So it's a good idea to not think you're Korean, that's what she thinks. Because in that country, such fear because of the war there and all those horrible things and the fear of the North. You should say, it's nothing to do with it. You're not Korean, you're human. Yeah, you see. It's good. That's what she says.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Is it?
It's actually warm.
Better now.
Leave it, Kundalini. Feel it?
Rush, it's coming out.
Yeah, relax.
I think I'll take it.
Up here. Put your attention here. No, your attention.
I want to ask you a question. I met you on Thursday.
Jamaica, she must
Jamaica. You met me on Thursday.
She had a dream, she must
After I met you on Thursday.
Very lucky
And
girl.
I would like to know the answer, please.
What is the dream?
You told me that there are two ascending masters to be born.
She had a dream of you, Shamaji. And you said there are two ascended masters who will be born.
In Jamaica? No.
Somewhere.
Anyway, you're informing me of two ascended masters to yet to be born.
I'll make you the master by
And also, somebody else told me that your body is very light. You have a light body. Hey, Holly, put the baby down.
Somebody else said to who then?
In the dream.
But who is you? That you, Shamaji, or you?
No, Samataji's got a very light body.
In the dream it said that you have a very light body. It's like Sri Ganesh.
Yeah, see who you are.
They were carrying her.
Yeah, they were carrying you in a carriage, golden carriage.
Good idea. Jamaica, I have a great interest. But lots of duck matches.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah, and my grandson says hello. He took up your picture and he was memorized by it. He's only 3 years old.
What did he say?
He just looked and looked.
He liked it. He's realizing.
Very looked.
May God bless you.
Thank you very much. Good end.
I have to go to Jamaica also.
Thank you very much.
She was very deep. She was very deep.
Well, tell me some more, because I saw the lights.
It's marvelous. It's Radha Krishna story.
Very nice meeting you all. Very nice.
Thank you, Mama.
Quite a big step down.
Got the keys, Benny.
And then on the small one. Small one.
What? On the ground floor.
Yes.
It's Russell. We just sent for Russell.
I'll go without still.
Russell's just coming.
I think it's coming fast. Is Russell there? Because it's cold here.
Nanu.
Ah.
I'm going home
How?
with auntie and uncle.
That's your home.
No, no.
Really?
My other home. I have 2 homes now.
तो कब आओगे?
मैं आऊंगी नानी सैटरडे सुबह को.
आओगे?
हाँ, पूरे वीकेंड के लिए. कल क्या कर रहे हैं आप?
कुछ नहीं.
तो दिन में आने की कोशिश करो.
वो आएंगे मुझसे मिलने कल शाम को.
कौन?
कल 1 बजे वही डॉक्टर साहब.
अच्छा.
Where's Russell? Claire.
Left, right.
Lovely. Sorry. Actually, the car is too close to the curb or not close enough. Ah. Thank you for coming. You said marvelous things today. Sonu is already gone.
वो क्लाइव के साथ चले गए इसमें.
Bye, Nanu.
I was thinking of a good idea for a bit to camp in the van. Get Aaron.